Hello friends, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Crafting with Pat and More. Friends, in this video, I am doing two open collaborations in one. Both of these open collaborations are hosted by our very good friend, Dawn. And she's got a co-host for each one of these open collaborations. So I will be doing hashtag One Color Challenge 2025. It's hosted by Dawn and by Candace. And then I will be doing hashtag Two Color Challenge. And it's hosted by Dawn and my good friend Jamie. Friends, let's take a look at all of these beautiful channels. First, we have the host channel, M Beans Color with Me. She does coloring, crafting, book reviews, and she's got very fun open collaborations for you to join. Next up is a co-host channel, Coloring and Crafting with Candace. She's got a very fun Facebook group for you to join. Here's our second co-host channel, and he's got a coloring channel, and he shares events from around his hometown, and he also has very fun open collaboration. As you can tell, there's lots going on here. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to put the open collaborations for the host and the co-host. You'll notice when it comes to Candace, I will leave a link to her channel because she has a Facebook group. And I'd never ever get the link to work, even though I might try it again today and see if I can get it to work. But if not, you'll be able to find that link over on her page. So what we're going to do is we are going to do one open collaboration at a time. And we'll start out with hashtag One Color Challenge 2025. And like I said before, it is hosted by Dawn and by Candace. To participate in hashtag One Color Challenge 2025, all you have to do is find a picture and color it using one color and its tones and shades. In the title bar of that video, you need to be for sure you put hashtag One Color Challenge 2025. And then you need to put the host channel. That is at MBeans Color with Me. And then you need to put the co-host channel. And that is at Coloring and Crafting with Candace. This is a very fun open collaboration, friends. And Dawn adds to our fun by giving us a prompt every month. Kind of like a little bit of a challenge color. Well, this month, the color is blue. If you don't want to use that color though, friends, you don't have to use it. You can just color your picture using your one color, the shades and the tones that you choose, and just upload it like I said. But you know me, I am going to take the challenge. So to take that challenge, I'm going to use blue. And if I'm going to do a person, I can use skin tones. The background can be a different color because you only have that one color and the tones and the shades. So friends, I'm excited to show you my picture for today. So let's take a look at it. Here's the book that I used for today's picture. Bold and Easy Soothing Spaces coloring book. Created by our friend, the Foxy Colorist. And I see a bunny ear there, so that's my page. And here we go. All blue. I did leave some of the books white. And the background is even light blue. And I left the back of the sign white and the little circle of the rug white. Yeah. That was a very fun page to do. Well, friends, now it's time for us to start hashtag Two Color Challenge. And it is hosted by Dawn and by Jamie. To participate in the 2-color challenge, friends, all you have to do is find a picture and color it using 2 colors and the tones and the shades of those colors. In the title bar of that video, what you need to do is put hashtag 2-color challenge 25. And then you need to tag the host channel. Who can tell me what the host channel is? Okay, I gave you a minute. Tell me if you're right. MBeans Color With Me. Or you'll want to put at MBeans Color With Me. And then you need to put the co-host channel. That is at Disney and Coloring with Jamie. Friends, this is also a very fun open collaboration. You probably notice I do them almost every week, right? Because they're fun. I love a challenge. And in this open collaboration, Dawn gives us a challenge or a prompt. And it's blue. Friends, if you don't want to use blue, you don't have to. But if you choose to use blue, what you do is you use blue and then you pick one color of your own. So you'll have your 2 colors that way. So friends, it's the same as before. If you do a person, you can use skin tones, but the background has to be within one of those 2 colors that you use. One of the tones or the shades of that color. Yeah. So friends, let's take a look at my picture. Here's the book I'm using for this open collaboration. It's called Awake. It's illustrated by R.J. Hampson. A sweet and simple coloring book. And it sure is. It has some very fun pages in here. And there you go. There's my picture. My colors were blue and brown. In the picture, my light brown is looking kind of like yellow, but that's light brown right there. It's looking yellow in this light. That's why I don't color under this light here in the dining room. It doesn't give out true color sometimes. But that is my picture for the day. Well, friends, that's all I have for today. I want to thank you for stopping by my channel. And Dawn, I want to thank you for hosting some very fun open collaborations. Friends, like I said before, I'm going to be putting a link to these open collaborations in the description box. I want you to pay special attention to her list because she has a special this month. I'm not too sure what the name is, but it's Blue for Autism this month. So be for sure you get some pictures in for that to bring awareness to that condition. So friends, I also want to thank both of the co-hosts. These are fun, open collaborations, and I just am so glad that I'm able to be part and participate and show a little support for my friends. And that is all I have for today, friends. Be sure you check out the description box. Check out the host channel. You know, in the description box, the 2 channels that I mentioned, I showed their books. I will be putting the links to those channels in there as well, so you can go over and check out their channels, okay? Well, that's all I have for today, friends. So I want to thank you again for stopping by. And yeah, I guess that means it's time for me to say bye, right? So bye, friends. Bye-bye. Bye. You have a good day.